Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Carol, and this is Winter Haven Wisdom, and I'm here with you today to do our daily angel reading for the day. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a great weekend celebrating the veterans in your life. And just a quick review, I did post the weekly All Signs reading. I had a lot of technology problems getting that posted. It was like after 1 in the morning that I got it up. But there were some great readings in there, so I encourage you to go and check out your signs and your different placements. I think some of you are in for a great week, okay? What else? We're still in lingering 11/11 portal energy. We had a new moon come in Scorpio last night into this morning. So we're in, another new moon cycle. And what else? So we're still in Scorpio season, so it's pretty deep energy. Just remind me of something. Because we have this new moon, I think for our opening energies, we are going to use Moonology. See what kind of energies are out there right now that might be affecting us all. You know, because Scorpio is deep. It's about transformation and healing. And I had some strong devil energy in my daily tarot reading, and I didn't think to pull out Moonology then, but I wish I had, so I'm doing it now for our angel reading. I've already called in my spirit guides and angels. Said my prayer, and they're with us here. So let's get those glasses on without delay. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way. And this is a full moon in Leo. So this is a fire energy. And obviously it has a lion on it. So in the collective here, we may have a Leo watching. This could be some of your energy, and it doesn't have to be, okay? But don't let pride get in your way, okay, of anything you want to do or accomplish in your life, okay? So we had You Are Good Enough, a full moon in Virgo, come out. So now we may have some Virgos, or you may be a Virgo yourself, right? You are good enough, and you certainly are, right? We are all good enough. We are all enough. And you're going to hear the train now, a little rumble in the background. So we had the mailman and the phone in the morning reading about communication coming in and the truth coming in. So we'll see what's going to be happening here. But yes, you are good enough. And whatever you're doing, whatever path you're on, you are good enough, okay? Next, we have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back. And that this is this is your South Node saying to you. And we really want to start following our North Node. So this is your South Node saying, don't let your past, don't let this South Node in you hold you back. Move forward into your North Node energy. And I think we had North Node energy strong yesterday, right? Okay, so we want to get into our North Node. Don't stay back in your South Node energy. Okay, nothing is yet set in stone, and this is a mutable moon. So this is saying to you that nothing about your situation is permanent, is set in stone, is a definitive answer, right? We're still in this middle, right? We know we're in the middle of a cycle of ascension of our spiritual journey. We're not quite through to the other side, although we're more forward than we are behind the middle, okay? So this is saying whatever you're envisioning, whatever you're thinking, there's no definitive anything on it yet. So just keep worrying about you and what you have to do in your life. Don't let your past, any past situation, hold you back in your life, okay? And then our last energy is emotions are running high. And this is a supermoon energy. So we know that we've had some deep energies around us, right? Deep healing energies, transformative energies. We may have seen that in ourselves. We may see it in people around us, in the community at large. We know that emotions are running high. You just have to turn on the news and listen for a few minutes, and right, we know emotions are running high. All right, so we know we are good enough. We are not hanging on to the past. We're heading to our North Node. Nothing is set in stone, and emotions are running high. Okay, so that's where we're at today. Bump. So what do we want to start with? Let's put some real words to this. We'll look at our soul's journey. Oh, Spirit, I guess you want that out. Let's say, give me a second to shuffle. Spirit wants that word out, whatever it is. It fell face down, so I don't know what it is. One more, please, Spirit. Okay. Bottom of the deck is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, so we've had this denial energy before, haven't we? Okay. So we have trust come up. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Trust. We've had trust come out before too. We want to trust our intuition, trust that internal guidance system we have, trust our spirit's guides and how they're steering us in the right direction in our life, but trust our gut feeling about a situation. And remember, our fear is not our intuition. Next, we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, right? And that's true in life. Going through experiences, good or bad, help us on our journey to self-discovery, right? That's what life is. It's a bunch of lessons. It's a bunch of learning and evolving. And we sure do learn from our experiences, don't we? And next we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. And this is a message for somebody who is using their mind and their imagination in their work. And Spirit is saying you embrace that imagination. And this could be a component of manifestation, our imagination. Okay, so embrace that creative aspect of your mind, because your creativity can also help you in problem solving in your life, okay? And the card that had to come out, that fell face down, was acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change, right? And acceptance, right? we only have control over what we have control over, right? And some things we just don't. And this is that nothing is set in stone yet, except that nothing is set in stone. And just keep working on your north node. Keep going forward on it, on that path, on your, well, for me, it's my spiritual path, right? I'm staying on that, my spiritual path. This is what I'm doing and how I'm moving on it. And I hope that you all are doing that same, whatever you're being called to do. Stay focused on you and your path, and let whatever situation you're worried about just play out. Just let it come to a natural whatever, a natural ending, if that's what's here for. But accepting that there's nothing you can do to change a situation. And you can't change other people. You can only change yourself and how you're handling situations. Okay, so trust, adversity, imagination, and acceptance. Along with those other things. So I want to look at the chakras with my notebook of notes here on the table. I can reach it. So we have purple really loud here, and purple is the third eye. And then we have a green colored card, and that's the heart, and that's where the adversity energy is. Okay, so adversity is in the heart. Feeling adverse about something? Okay. All right. Let's do our soul's journey. Spirit, what do we have for trust, adversity, imagination, and acceptance? One more, please, Spirit. Okay. And the bottom of this deck is a 15 card, so this is a 6. And this is Fulfill Your Destiny as a Cosmic Change Maker. Now, we've had this come out before in other energy, in other readings. So this is a returning energy for us. We have Bloom Where You Are Planet. Okay, so we've had this come out too. So whatever you're doing, keep blooming, keep shining that light, keep growing, right? Keep grounded. Now we have FedEx that just pulled up. So we could have some incoming energy here, right? Some kind of communication coming in. So bloom where planted kind of matches up with acceptance, right? Then we have the universe, and this is a special card, so we'll look at that. Then we have 14, which is a 5. Find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. So this is encouraging us to communicate with our spirit guides. Reach out to them if you need help, if you need to talk about anything. Trust that they're there for you, okay? So this is that energy. in this cosmic game of hide and seek. We might check that out too, okay? And then 5 is befriend your fear monster. So you may be fearful about something. You may be afraid to take action in some way, to contact someone you need to contact. You might be afraid to leave a toxic situation you're in. You may be afraid to make a phone call. You may be afraid to go somewhere. You may be afraid to leave your home. You may be afraid to let somebody go or let a situation go, to end a relationship, to start a relationship. You may have fear around commitment. And what I say about fear is just go at it head on. Whatever you are fearful of, do it. Just go ahead and do it. Because generally, at least 95% of the time, anything we are worried about never is as bad as we imagine it is going to be in our head. And the fact that you're sitting here watching me, or however you're watching me, maybe you're standing, I don't know, you have survived 100% of whatever you've been in. One way or another, we survive, we move on, and we grow, and we learn from all of the adversity in our life, right? And that adversity is showing up in our heart chakra. So, right, that adversity is heartbreak of some kind, right? All right, so we have befriend your fear monster, because fear is holding you back in some way of pursuing what you want to do. And, you know, I've talked about this before. I was so afraid to do the very thing I'm doing, is filming these videos and being on camera. And I just said one day, you know, I probably was considering doing this for a good 2 years. And then one day I just finally said, enough. Just do it and see what happens. Even if you record it, you don't have to post it, right? Nobody could see it. You could just do it and see what happens and how you feel. And I finally did it. And I was like, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't so hard. Right? And I had it being way worse. I was so worried about everything around it. How would I speak? Would I make a fool of myself? How would I look? How would people perceive me? And the more I've done this, the more I just don't care. I mean, I want people to enjoy what I'm putting out. I want people to learn something from what I'm saying, but I'm not worried about the judgment that will come towards me as I'm speaking or saying, or how I look, or the cards I use, or whatever. I'm not worried about that kind of judgment on me anymore. I'm solid in myself. I know who I am, and no one can say anything about me that's ever going to hurt me again the way I've let it hurt me in the past. So maybe there's something like that in your life, something that you really want to do, some action that you really want to take, and you're just afraid to do it because maybe you won't be received well. Maybe you won't get the outcome you want. Go for it. Do you know that the peace of mind you get once you take the action? Because right now you don't know, nothing's set in stone, right? But maybe that's because you haven't taken a certain action. And maybe if you take that certain action, you get the clarity. You know what the answer is. You know how things are going to be. And it gives you a clearer vision, a clearer plane to move on in life. You know? It's one way to really know something, right? To bring in some real acceptance in your life, right? So if you need to make the call or ask the question or whatever, go ahead and do it. because then you can accept the outcome. Okay, and then we have this universe card, and I'm going to pull the book and look at that because I'm not really familiar with that energy. These special cards don't come out all the time, you know. So the universe attributes all oneness, source, divine destiny, evolutionary love, and laughter. The universe is designed to evolve all life through love, light, and a lot of laughter. The universe is the source of all, the fullness of everything out of the seeming null of nothing. The universe is all-knowing, but with an elevated view. Trust there is perfect order within anything and everything you are experiencing from the limited aspect. The universe has a hilarious sense of humor to make sure you don't take life too seriously, because it's only life after all. So the potential questions for this archetype is, what is my role to play in the greater story unfolding? What is the great cosmic joke here? How can I connect more deeply with you? What can you share about this situation from a higher elevation? How can I volunteer to be in alignment with the coming evolutionary shift? So that's what the universe is saying to you now. How can you be in alignment with the transformation you're going through? And one way you can be is to befriend your fear. Just to accept that you have this fear is alignment. Yes, I am afraid of doing YouTube videos. Put you in alignment, right? Even though I've gotten past that, maybe there's something you have to do. Maybe something in work, maybe applying for that job you really want, right? Maybe asking somebody out on a date. Maybe offering some type of assistance to someone who needs it and you know it and you're afraid of hurting their feelings. You know, it could be anything in life. It's just anything. It could be anything from a very simple thing to a really major thing in life, right? Maybe you have a health concern and you're afraid to go to the doctor. And I just got that download, so I think that's a message that somebody needs to hear. Maybe you haven't been feeling well and you just need to reach out to the doctor. A lot of people don't like going to the doctors. They wait until it's too late to do that. And maybe you just need to reach out to somebody and tell them the truth about something, the truth about how you're feeling, the truth about why you maybe acted the way you did. You know, just the truth about the situation from your point of view, and that might help somebody else. Okay? So just a few things to think about there. And I want to look up this, find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. And it's the hide and seek aspects that's tripping me up a little. Okay, so this is for this card, folks. Okay. Find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. Part of your mission here on Earth is to put the gang back together. It's time to assemble your star family, whose members were dispersed like seeds to the solar wind. This cosmic hide and seek we all play until we meet again is the most serendipitous and magical ways. Then something clicks, a deep knowing of sharing something more than just this moment together across multiple lifetimes. Once the gang is back together, the circles have been formed. There's another level of assemblage needed to bring these lights together in even greater circles for an even greater person. And the comic catalyst here is, who do I have special connection with? How are we connected in the galactic game? Okay, so this was what I thought it was. It's reaching out to your spirit guides, your ancestors, right? To those people in your life that that guide you and help you in life. Just matching up these cards a little more. So our fear is in our heart chakra. So that means, are we afraid of love? Are we afraid of putting ourselves out there to find love again? Do we fear losing somebody from the past, maybe? Do we fear that someone's forgotten us? I think it's time for the spirit animals. Maybe they'll shed some light on this. Because you never know what we're going to get in spirit animals, do you? Spirit, what can you bring out for spirit animals today? All these different energies. Okay. Bottom of this deck is Panther Spirit, Reclaim Your Power. 44, which is an 8. Okay, we've had the Panther come out before. Remember, he has that third eye. And we have third eye out strong here. We have, with all the purple we have. So Spirit really is encouraging the use of your third eye on how you're viewing a situation, especially if you are thinking you're not good enough in some way. Okay, so let's keep that up so I can draw on that. So we have Nightingale Spirit, Love is All Around You, and this is that 5 card. So here we are, we're still in this change energy, but we knew that, right? We're still going through this transformation, and we're, you know, in this new moon in Scorpio, so our emotions are higher, and we're feeling these energies stronger right now, perhaps. And Nightingale Spirit, love is all around, and today with the energies with a FedEx truck, with a mailman, and with a telephone call, now all in the span of these 2 readings I've done, this trumpet, you can see that there's like music coming out of it. Anyways, communication is coming out of this trumpet flower, and I can't help but feel that communication might be coming in here in some way to us. Even if it's spiritual downloads, I think we're going to be getting more communication, and that could be something that comes about as a result of the new moon energy we're in. Maybe that will be with your spirit guides, right? When you reach out to your star family. Then we have 17, which breaks down to an 8, and this is Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. So this is Spirit saying, talk to me, I want to work with you, I want to co-create with you. You know, be that change maker, shine this light. Then we have Moth Spirit, Surrender Now. This is a 39, which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Right? Yes. Okay. Moth Spirit and Surrender Now. So accept the situation it is now and surrender to the outcome. Right? No expectation of outcome. That you'll deal with whatever it is. Okay? So that goes here under acceptance. This is with Spirit. Then we have 10, which is a 1. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. I think actually a 10 stays a 10, doesn't it? Yeah. Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. So if you're worried about something, maybe you have a financial situation you're concerned about, Spirit is telling you not to worry, that it's an abundant universe. Maybe it's not about a finance, maybe it's about love, maybe it's about a job, maybe it's about family, anything like that. Whatever you're worried about, Spirit wants you to know. Surrender. Don't worry about it. That thing, everything is going to work out. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is always working out for me, right? That's a good kind of affirmation to put out in the world. Everything is always working out for me. And believe it in your soul. I do. Things always work out for me, one way or another. They always work out. And usually way better than I could have expected. And then last we have Rhino Spirit, and this is a 5. So we have 2, 3, 4 5s here now. We got change going on, people. We are in a moment of change. Rhino Spirit, you can overcome any obstacle. And, you know, that's exactly what I just said, right? So I know I'm getting my downloads right when the card matches up to what I say before I see the card. Yeah, we're in a transformation. There's no denying it. You know, we're in this period of divine timing. We're in the middle. And it's really what we do in this middle is really going to make or break us when we get to the other side. And that's why it's important to stay focused on your path, on the things you can control and do. Tap into your creativity, work with Spirit, stay aligned, and you'll probably get to the other side faster, okay? Let's pick up Work Your Soul, Work Your Light. Whoa! Just left half the deck. These cards are kind of silky. Okay. Wow. Bottom of this deck is Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. Light workers, you're doing it. You're raising your vibration. Okay? And that's why we have these imagine, connect with your star family energies, the bloom where you're planted, right? Shine, 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 shine bright. Okay. First out, we had Anna, grandmother of Jesus. And really, this is a card that does not come out that often. And it's seeding the light, laying the foundation, your divine plan. And we were just talking about the divine plan, right? We're in this divine plan. Some of you may be behind in your, still in your south node, and you've got to start moving towards your north node. And that's a message here for someone. So this card is really in the universe and the trust, right? The universe card and this trust card that we had come out. Trust you're in a divine plan. Trust. Okay? And everything is going to work out. All right. Then we had come out the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And this is about ascending, that we're still ascending. You know, we're moving our way up through this passage where we'll get to the other side of this divine timing and this raise in vibration and energy levels. Then we have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And you know, we've seen this caged heart energy come out, right, with the 7 Energies Oracle. I'll be interested to see if it comes out today after seeing this card. And, you know, this is it. Whatever experience we have gone through that brings us to our spiritual awakening, right, to our spiritual path, it's something pretty traumatic for us all, right? Yeah, it's pretty, you go through a lot, right? For me, in a short period of time, in a matter of 3 years, I got divorced. I lost my 23-year career. I lost my ex-husband. The father of my children passed away. 2 months later, my mother passed away. So I had big life challenges happen to me. So yeah, I feel like I've been cracked open emotionally. Oh, and the relationship with my twin flame happened in all of that chaos. And so I've been out of union for about 2 years now. That for me, my masculine could not handle the emotional things going on with all those kinds of losses in life. You know, the emotional avoidant in him. So that's the first time I've talked about that. So there you go. So yeah, I've been cracked open. Cracked open. And I'm sure many of you been. I'm sure you all have similar stories of things that have happened to you. And they're equally traumatic, right? We've all gone through some really tough stuff. Tough stuff in life. And you can come back from them. You can move on from them. You can get past the heartbreak and the loss of people in your life. And then we have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So, you know, I think this is a message to me, is that, you know, I'm getting downloads the whole time I'm talking to you, and that's why I say something and then the card is there, because I've received the message before I've read the card, because that's the message that Spirit wants me to get out to you. Whoever the you is that I'm talking to right now, okay? My presence here in front of you, if you're watching me, is divinely guided. You found your way to me so that you could hear what I'm saying. And it's hard to believe that that really happens, but I'm here to tell you folks that it does. That you'll have things show up on the For You page and you'll be like, I never looked this up. Is somebody reading my mind? Well, yeah, Spirit is. spirit is. And they're helping you and they're guiding you. And you know what? Even when you think they're not, they are. They don't really care if you're not talking to them. I mean, I think they like it when you acknowledge them, right? Like, who wouldn't? They want to co-create with you. We had that card come out. They want you to talk with them and to call upon them, right? But they're going to help you and support you no matter what. You know, if you let them. Because we have our free will, and it's like, don't let pride get in your way, right? Like, some people find it hard to surrender and just give up. Just give up on something. Just let it go into the universe, and whatever happens, happens. Some people can't let that go. They're such control freaks that they can't. And from a former control freak, I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is. I used to be a control freak. You know, like when you're, like my job, like I was a control freak. I was the boss. I was in charge. I had a lot of power, and I used my power, and I wasn't mean or anything like that. My energy was still the same, right? But I had a different intensity to me. I talked about the impatience I had. But I tried to control everything because that's how I felt in control. You know, the more I had my hands in things, so I could control outcomes and how things ran, right? And no one person can have that kind of power or control. And it's not always something we really want. And I learned. And everyone can. And sometimes the only way you can learn is to go through the experiences yourself. Sometimes no matter what anybody says to you or anything like that, you've got to go through the experiences yourself. You know? Okay, so let's take oh, we didn't do our ancestors. We'll do our ancestors. Got to get their messages, right? Because that's who our spirit guides are, our ancestors. You know? All our relatives up in heaven. That's who our spirit energies are. And as you ascend, your spirit energies change because you need different help. We have Earth Mother. We have Animal Garden. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Eagle. See from a higher perspective. Okay. So we had a few that we've seen before come out. So we're still, you know, we're in that middle. We're still in this energy, right? And we might be until we move out of Scorpio season, right? And that doesn't happen until like the 21st, 22nd, 23rd time period. And then we move into Sagittarius, right? Okay, so we had Earth Mother come out, feel loved and comforted, right? This is an Empress energy, right? She's got the whole world in her basket. And, you know, feel love. Feel love from the universe, from your spirit guides, you know, from your ancestors. Feel that love within you. You are love, be love. receive love, give love. It's one love. You know, it's our greatest commodity, and it's the one thing that can squash fear is love. So, feel loved, okay? Then we have Animal Guardian, trust your instincts, right? And this is the second trust card we have out here. Trust your judgment, trust that intuitive feeling you get, right? That little calling, that little voice that comes through you. That's you talking to you, and trust that instinct you have. Trust your instincts and your judgments and how you move about your life, okay? Trust yourself. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Okay, we have our heart cracked open, right? Our soul cracked open. We have that the ever unfolding rose, right? That we're in this constant state of, you know, unveiling the deepest wounds within us. And this is the second message of love. Like, let yourself be loved. Let love come into your life and comfort you. Don't be bitter. Don't be cold. Don't push love away. Don't push companionship away. We are social creatures, humans are. We are meant to be and experience life with other people. Okay, so this ancestor is here helping you with your heart chakra, and we have all those purples out today. So this is about our heart chakra today. Then next we have the Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. You know, this is kind of that acceptance energy, seeing things from a higher perspective. This guardian, this angel here is helping you with that, helping you to see things clearly, helping you to see the truth in situations, and helping you to accept things that aren't in your control. Then we have Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. So if something's broken in your life, if something you tried to do didn't work out the way you wanted it to do, if you've failed in some way or been rejected in some way, don't worry about it. Just bring peace to your life. Let it go. Let it go. Then we have Straight Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So this Broken Arrow, befriend your fear monster. Right? The whole adversity, and that's your third eye. And we have another message about third eye here with the panther spirit. And then we had the vision, right? See I thought that came out. Oh, yeah, it was on the bottom of the deck. See from a higher perspective. All right, so this is saying surround yourself with protective energy, right? So light workers, you've got to protect your energy, right? We know we're empathetic. We know we feel energy in ways other people don't. We know we can absorb other people's energy. And Spirit is telling you to protect yourself, protect your energies. Cleanse yourself each night. I talk to you about what I do and say at night. I I let go of any place I've left my soul. I let go of any fear or judgment placed against me. I let go of who I was today to wake to a new me tomorrow. You know, those kinds of things. It's a way of letting go, and it helps you, right? Especially when we're in some tough energies. You know, it really can help. And because you don't want to get bogged down in other people's energies, right? And I think I've told you when I first started watching tarot readings, I would think that every reader was reading about me. I mean, I know I really didn't know that, but I would go, oh, is that my energy? I didn't think I acted like that. And then I would think I was acting like that when in fact I wasn't acting like that, you know, like, hello. But it's easy to, especially when people are giving you some sort of reaction, right? Like if they're reacting to you in some way, and the brighter we shine, the more we're going to make people react to us. And that's the hard part about being a light worker, right? That we trigger people all the time. Sometimes by just saying hello with a smile. It's tough being a light worker. It really is. Oh, but I wouldn't want to be anything else. Okay, so that's our last ancestor message. And, you know, they're just reinforcing the whole thing here. So the big energy I'm feeling here is the healing of the heart chakra. Okay, from whatever experience, from heartbreak, we're healing our heart chakra, and we need to be and trust our inner guidance. That's been a message in every one of these readings, I think. All right, let's go to our 7 energies and see what higher level advice is going to come out here for this reading today. Oh God, I'm already at 52 minutes. How do I do it? Talk so much. I guess that's the point of this reading, right? One more, please, Spirit. Powerful move. 15, that's a 6. Powerful move. So we had feeling the world, and this is a 4. This is somebody holding a world in her hand. And this may be saying that you're feeling energies of the world, that as a light worker you can relate to the energies of the world and help them. That you've had enough life experience. You know, I shared a little bit of who I am, the things that have happened to me in a short period of time that led me on my path. And that's a lot of healing and a lot of different things that happen to us, and feelings we can share and help other people. And, you know, when you're a light worker, you can kind of feel the higher energy, and without even knowing it, light workers, you put out what people need. And sometimes we're not even aware we're doing it, right? Because we're so connected to a greater energy. It comes out in us that we just naturally provide an energy that's needed because we're so connected vibrationally. Then we have seeing beyond, and this is a 9, and this is about the third eye, right? So we have a lot of third eye energy here. And that's seeing the bigger picture, viewing things from a higher level, getting past the nitty-gritty and the mundane, getting to the crux, the root of situations, right? To really bring in transformative energies into your life. Then we have Roots of Abundance, and this is a 2 card. And this is about what we're doing in this middle of this divine timing, right? With whatever outcome we're waiting for, right? We know what we've manifested, whether it's coming into union with our divine masculine and going on our path, because twin flames, divine couples, whatever you want to call them, just these deep spiritual unions, they're grounded in a combined mission, that you come together and you do something together that helps the larger collective. So, that's why I'm here. That's what drew me here, was to get on my path and get to the work that I wanted to be doing. And I feel so balanced, so aligned, so free. And I'm building roots of abundance, and you all are too, right? Whatever path you're on, you're building those roots of abundance, building the foundation up, and maybe you'll come into into union with your divine partner and grow more together, right? But right now we're in that birthing stage. We're in that blooming. We're blooming. We're doing the planted kind of energies right now in this middle. And then take a deep breath. Right? Take those deep breaths. It's okay to rest and take a breath. We don't need to be shining our light every minute of every day, to be actively working on our path every minute of every day. We can take a break. Yesterday, I was pretty frustrated with this whole video problem I was having getting the all signs reading up for the week, and it was just frustrating for me. And I feel like when I don't get things up timely to you, that I'm disappointing someone in some way, even if that's just one person who's going to watch my video, right? Maybe that message needed to be there for that one person, and I feel like I'm going to disappoint somebody. But, and I didn't even think of this until just now, is this having, I needed this acceptance yesterday, that I really drove myself a little crazy trying to make this all happen. And if I just surrendered, it probably would have got done just a little bit sooner than 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's about trying to control everything, and see, like, my readings even help me. Isn't that funny? Right? So, accepting the things you can't change. And sometimes I just can't pull off a technology miracle. And things come out later than I hoped for. And I have to accept that. Right? And, take a deep breath. I think I was so tense yesterday, so worried about getting this video up. All right. So those are some, I love when the reading is so rooted together, right? We have all of the same energies coming in from different directions on how we can look at it. And that's really using the third eye, right? It's seeing things from different levels of all angles, right? Okay, and then 15, and this is a 6. This is a powerful move, and it almost looks like a Rubik's Cube magic ball. Like if a Rubik's Cube was in a circle, like an 8 ball. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting with this, like we're making moves that are somehow, with enough clicks, with enough moves, like turning that, we're going to get a message from this magic 8-ball. Okay? That's how I'm taking this. And there's a keyhole. So let's see what the real energy is here. Let's see if I'm on target with this. Or a powerful move. Key concepts. Action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intention, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, positive change. Okay, so it's saying to you, light work or whatever you're doing, you're making powerful moves. Whatever actions you're taking, whatever you're putting into motion with your intention is rooting in a thoughtful place with positive change and empowerment. So by what you're doing and the steps you're taking in this middle section of divine timing is really grounding you and blooming you, right? We had the bloom card out early in the reading. The time for rest is over. Changes in the air. This is a powerful time with deliberate action, when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into actions. How do you approach your relationships to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator, so step into the power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step forward towards your dreams. To take steps towards your intended experience, start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be the focus now and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intentions. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done. All will be better than well, with an exciting time itself. Okay, so then step into the magic. Let me see. I want to read this part again for you. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intentions. Then step into the magic, just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes the changes in your life, knowing that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. So this is our fair card, right? Is somebody afraid to travel? Is somebody afraid to move? Is somebody afraid to flow, afraid to fly? Those are all good questions, right? And that can help you diagnose your fear in a situation. But I think Spirit is saying to here, you have been making powerful moves, but you may know of something that you need to take action on in your life, and that could be your pride holding you back in some way. Because if you're prideful, you're protecting your fear. Not that you shouldn't have self-pride, you should. But when when that ego is so strong, that it rises to protect you. Okay, and we really want to learn how to drop our egos down. We need our egos for survival. Like, we can't completely let go of our ego. We need it. It helps us survive. But it shouldn't be the dominant thing in our life. So really reflect upon yourself, like this mirror guardian that we have right now, this energy of our ancestors that's with us right now, folks. Really take a hard look at yourself and what powerful move do you need to make right now in your life that could make a difference for you. Something to think about, right? Okay. All right, so a quick review. We're trying to grow our third eye. We're trying to heal our heart chakra. We want to befriend our fear monster. We want to deal with fear. And we want to strengthen our intuitive, our spiritual energies. And we want to trust them in ourselves. So, I have to think about what we want to call this. Maybe it needs to be make a powerful move, right? Make a powerful move. There's our message. It fits. It fits every one of these things. It fits in the trust category, right? Trust yourself, your intuition. Trust your relationship with the divine. Trust that there's a divine plan. Adversity. Befriend your fear monster. Take bold action in the direction of your fear. Use your creative energy to solve some of your issues. Make a powerful move there in the direction of your dreams. And then the last we have acceptance, accepting that you can't control everything in your life. That surrender energy, that would be a bold move, right? Take a bold action and make a powerful move to surrender. So you see how that one energy fits all the different categories we have here today. It's about making a bold move in your life, a powerful move, not a bold move, a powerful move. Powerful can be quiet, right? Powerful can be so quiet. It could be a quiet move you need to make. Maybe it's a move in silence you need to make. Or maybe it's a loud declaration, and that's the thing about power. Power can be whatever you need it to be. Whatever action you need to take, you can put the power behind it in the move, right? Like it's your will to put the power to it, whatever it needs. All right, folks, that's the angel reading for today on our spiritual journey. Stay on your path, stay shining bright, and think about what powerful move you can make in your life. All right, folks, check out your all signs reading because there was some great energy there. I'd like for you to see it. And I'll see you back here on Tuesday, okay? Take care all. Bye-bye.